Every year, an astounding 100 billion packs of instant noodles are consumed across the globe. That's nearly 13 packs for every person on Earth. But as you savor that comforting bowl of instant noodles, have you ever paused to wonder how it made its way to your kitchen? Today, we will go through the journey of these noodles, from raw ingredients to the flavorful dish in your hands, is a fascinating tale of modern engineering and traditional culinary expertise. In instant noodle factories, an intricate dance of cutting-edge machinery and artisanal skill unfolds, resulting in the quick and delicious food we all love. The birth of instant noodles. The origin of the instant noodles is as compelling as their production process. The concept was born out of necessity during a challenging period in Japan's history. The post-war era saw food shortages, and people would line up for hours just to get a simple bowl of ramen. It was this scene that inspired Momofuku Ando, the eventual inventor of the instant noodles. Ando envisioned a food that was nutritious, easy to prepare, and accessible to all. A food that could alleviate hunger in tough times. From his vision, instant noodles were born, and they quickly evolved into a global culinary phenomenon. The raw materials, wheat flour and beyond. The journey of instant noodles begins with the most basic yet vital ingredient, wheat flour. Factories typically handle enormous quantities of flour daily, pouring them into large industrial mixers. These mixers continuously process the flour, combining it with water and salt to create a dough that is both elastic and sturdy, qualities essential for the noodle's eventual texture and shape. The balance of moisture in the dough is crucial. Too much or too little moisture can compromise the noodle's ability to maintain their shape and texture once they are cooked. Kneading, resting, and rolling the dough. Once the flour is mixed into a dough, it must undergo a resting period. This step is more critical than it might seem. The resting time allows the gluten in the dough to relax. As the gluten relaxes, the dough becomes more flexible, which is essential for the rolling and cutting processes that follow. The relaxed dough is then fed through a series of rollers. The dough is initially thick, but as it passes through the rollers, it is gradually thinned to a sheet finer than rice paper. This step is not just about reducing thickness, it also develops the gluten further, imparting the noodles with their characteristic elasticity. Cutting. Defining the noodle's shape and size. The thin sheet of dough is then directed to cutting machines, where the transformation into noodles occurs. At this stage, the length and width of the noodles are defined, a crucial step in determining the type of noodles, whether it's the thin threads of ramen or the wider fat noodles used in some pasta dishes. The cutting machine's blades can be adjusted to produce various shapes and sizes, tailoring the noodles to specific culinary traditions and consumer preferences. Cooking, frying, and cooling, locking in flavor and texture. After cutting, the noodles are far from ready for your bowl. They are still too moist and tender for long-term storage. To address this, the noodles undergo a steam cooking process. Exposing them to high temperatures at this stage contributes significantly to their final flavor and texture. But steam cooking alone isn't enough for preservation. The next step is frying. A quick frying process removes most of the noodles' moisture, making them crispy and ready for long-term storage. This step is crucial for stabilizing the noodle structure and ensuring that they remain intact and delicious until they are ready to be cooked. Following frying, the noodles are rinsed with cold water to halt the cooking process and to reduce their temperature. This cooling step is essential as it prevents the noodles from becoming soggy and helps to retain the desired texture. Drying, the final step before packaging. Even after frying and cooling, some moisture remains in the noodles. To eliminate this, they are subjected to the drying process, which can be done through air drying or using controlled hot air. The drying process is meticulously monitored. Temperature and time are carefully controlled to avoid overheating or under-drying the noodles. Proper drying ensures that the noodles can be stored for extended periods without losing their quality, allowing them to be easily rehydrated with just a little hot water. The dried noodles are then shaped into the familiar blocks that fit perfectly into packaging. This step involves placing the noodles in molds that give them their characteristic square or circular shape, making them easy to store and transport. The role of broths and seasoning. While the noodle block is central to the instant noodle experience, it's the broth and seasoning that truly define the flavor of each packet. Broths can range from classic chicken to rich, spicy varieties, catering to diverse tastes across different cultures. These broths are prepared in massive kettles, often holding thousands of liters of soup. The broth ingredients, spices, aromatics, proteins, are slowly cooked to create a rich, concentrated liquid. The liquid is then dehydrated and turned into powder, which, when combined with hot water, transforms into a flavorful soup. Each brand's unique blend of spices and seasonings ensures that while the noodle block remains largely the same, the flavor profile can vary dramatically from one brand to another. Packaging, preserving freshness and flavor. Once the noodles, broth powder, and seasonings are prepared, they are packaged together. The design of instant noodle packaging is more than just a matter of aesthetics. It serves a functional purpose as well. The packaging, often lined with aluminum foil, keeps the noodles fresh by protecting them from light, moisture, and microorganisms. Some packages are even designed to serve as a temporary bowl, allowing you to prepare and eat the noodles directly from the package. The packaging must be robust enough to withstand shipping and handling, ensuring that the noodles reach the consumer in perfect condition. Quality control, ensuring consistency and safety. To ensure that each package of instant noodles meets high standards, factories implement rigorous quality control measures. These include strength tests to check the durability of the packaging, visual inspections to ensure that the noodles are correctly formed, and most importantly, taste tests. Quality control is not just about taste, it's also about safety. Products undergo checks for any potential contaminants or defects before they are shipped out. Health considerations and industry adaptations. Despite their convenience and widespread popularity, instant noodles have faced criticism over the years, particularly concerning their high sodium content and the presence of trans fats. These health concerns have prompted changes within the industry. The evolution of instant noodles. As consumer preferences and health standards continue to evolve, so too does the instant noodle industry. Manufacturers are constantly innovating, finding new ways to improve their products while staying true to the essence of instant noodles, a quick, convenient, and delicious meal. In conclusion, the journey of instant noodles from raw wheat flour to the comforting bowl on your table is a testament to the blend of tradition and innovation. It's a process that has been honed over decades, resulting in a product that not only feeds millions, but also brings comfort and satisfaction to people from all walks of life. Whether you're a student in need of a quick meal or someone craving a late-night snack, instant noodles offer a reliable and delicious solution, one that continues to evolve with the times. Keep following AgriTail for more.